Now, with no further ado, we're going to bring up Jonathan for a special performance for us. Come on, Jonathan. Come on up there and bless the mic real quick. Give it up for Jonathan Timmons.
All right, I'm Jonathan Timmons. I ain't performed in like a long time. And it's a poem I wrote a long time ago. It's called The Realest Fiction Ever Written. I don't know, it's kind of, upper age group, so. I'm living in the realest fiction ever written, standing at the edge of the page, thinking how easy it would be for me just to leave this book with a simple paper cut. Swinging back and forth on the hook of this upside down question mark, which is nowhere out the norm, because in this fictional book, you're born 6 feet deep looking up at the dirt. You see, I'm living in the realest fiction ever written, watching those 16-year-old Jacks and Jills run up the hills to have a little fun. But stupid Jill forgot the pill and now they got a son. And in this fictional book, life is never so sweet, because that princess was locked in that tower and was rescued by that knight. And on that night she had to fight because that man was just going to take it. So she sits crying, realizing that the tower was not that bad. At least she had a place to lay her head and food to eat. And the dragon wasn't trying to keep her in just all those dark nights out. But still living in the realest fiction ever written, I've tried to author my own ending because I've skipped a couple chapters and I've seen what happens next. Living in the realest fiction ever written, watching that gingerbread man run as fast as he can. Because he took that lady's life for a hit of that white sand. So run as fast as you can, because when them boys catch you slipping, they'll kill you right where you stand. And there ain't never a fairy godparent to bring glitter when you sad, because most of these kids was born not ever knowing they dad. But don't let that slow you down, just read it and keep it moving, because in the realest fiction ever written, you can't pause for a period of time at any period on the line, because the pages will just keep turning, stacking the thickest sheets of life on your back. I mean, look around you at the world and tell me that it ain't fiction. If it was real, don't you think that man would realize he can't drown his problems away with a 12-ounce can? Or the little old lady that lives in a shoe wouldn't be taking care of kids that came from you? Oh, silence, I don't hear no reply, because this is the realest fiction ever written, and conviction has personified itself and has you by the throat, as if Michael Jackson's fictional Thriller has become real and the words are taken before you make them. So now that I let you in on this little secret that life is only a fictional story, all you poets grab your pen and compose your own fairy tale ending. But notice I said pen because once it's written, that's it. Whiteout doesn't work on these sheets. I mean, if it did, don't you think those twin exclamation points in New York could still be standing? And this fairy tale folding into a paper plane with me zooming in for a crash landing. And Humpty Dumpty standing on Capitol Hill. He wouldn't have been elected because he ain't better than Bill. But this is the realest fiction ever written. And each and every last one of you are characters in the same book. So please go read it.
Give it up for Jonathan Timmons.